Hey Aries, this is Hybrid Hipster with your end of January reading. It's going to cycle within the next 2 weeks, the energy that you're going to be dealing with. Right now I'm pulling 3 oracle cards. I'm pulling 3 oracle cards that will give me the basis energy of what you're dealing with or what you're going to be cycling through as of this moment. Oops. Wow. Okay. One more card, Aries, and I'll explain everything. Yeah. I think when I did your last reading, Aries, you were cycling through kind of a painful transition or transformation within yourself as a person and how you viewed things around you and other people around you, other energies. Being more conscious of what kind of draws that individual to be the way that they are. It's a very interesting energy to be in, because it kind of gives you a more broad range of how people are navigating through their lives and how, wow. Well, I Do Good came out, just so you know, and you had this card last time. I communicate with compassion, which I think is funny. So you're doing a lot of communication right now. A lot. And the other energies that you're in, so your first 2 cards were I Give Blessings and I Benefit with Gratitude. And I think that it's honestly really, again, it's a very Aries energy. You guys are very grateful signs, and you guys are also people who are helping hands to people that need that the most. You are very, how would I put this? Like, you guys are willing to give of yourself, like, without any intention of receiving anything back, you know? So, and then you are grateful when people do the same for you. You understand the importance of that when someone does go above and beyond to help you or make you feel better or just do like simple little small things Aries view as big details within their lives, and it's because they pay attention to the smaller. And you wouldn't think that Aries is as conscious as that, but they really are. In your last reading we talked about that, how people really don't recognize you as someone with depth, but in all actuality Aries do have a lot of depth to them. So, and they go through a lot of things. They just process those things a little bit more differently than everybody else does, you know? And everybody goes through that. Everybody has their own coping mechanisms. Everybody, you know, deals with things in different manners and different ways. And they carry themselves differently in situations. So I think that's really a beautiful energy to be coming from, Aries, because not only are you being from a very humble standpoint, but also in a very positive standpoint as well. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna pull your cards. How I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna cycle through your present energy and what you're dealing with. Hold on, let me fix this. This is bothering me. I've done like 6 different readings so far, so it got kind of wonky. I'm gonna cycle through your present energy, and then we're gonna cycle down into your future energy and, you know, what you're gonna be working with within the last month of January. So let's see what we're working with here, Aries. But like I said, that's really good energy to be coming from, you know, because not only that, but you're a very approachable person as well too, which is very beneficial for you, because being approachable and being someone that someone can go to talk to and not feeling, you know, judged or, I don't know how you would say that, judged or like condescended against is really nice. That's a really nice fresh breath of air, you know? Why does these cards not want to shuffle for me for you? Wow. Maybe because you got a lot to say, Aries. Oh my, see that? Jeez Louise. Alright. Sorry, Aries. Lord. Alright. Let's tap into your current energy that you're dealing with. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles upright. Very nice. The 9 of Swords. So you're anxious about something, Aries. Something is bringing, like, kind of, it makes it hard to sleep, maybe. Having sleepless nights. The Lovers here as well. Wow. And the Queen of Cups here. You had the Queen of Cups in your last reading too, if I remember correctly. Six of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom though. So, a really anxious feeling here surrounding this energy. So the biggest question is what is it really revolving around? Is it revolving around this connection or relationship that you have with someone, or is it revolving around this Ten of Pentacles? Or is it a combination of both of those things? Because the Ten of Pentacles is all about our home life and where we retire to after we've had our gone to work, or, you know, had a busy day, had running around. That's really where we go to unwind. It could be that you're just comfortably stable as well when it comes to your financial standpoint. You see what I'm dealing with here? Like, your cards do not want to shuffle at all. Lordy. Ten of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. Wow. So you're calm in the face of adversity. Jeez, the Sun in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. The adversity may be around your home life, honestly, or family maybe. There is a disintegration of a foundation here though. And you could be having a realization of this falling apart or drifting apart. And there's the Ten of Pentacles again. Wow, this is family related, definitely. This is family. There's a disintegration here. A disintegration that needed to happen because there is an imbalance here. You felt trapped in a situation. You know, there was no winning or losing in the situation, almost is how you felt. So you're being very calm about the situation though, which I find interesting, Aries. It's like, even though a lot of things are going on all at once, you're still trying to remain very calm within the situation and remain centered. Oh boy. It's definitely a falling out though. Could be with a partner as well, but I feel I mean, that could be family as well. Could be, you know, children, your children that you're dealing with as well. Older children, obviously. But, lordy, there's definitely a falling out here. I can feel that. But it's something that needed to happen. Something needed to come to the surface that wasn't really being spoken on or looked at. Maybe that's what's causing you the anxiety, the Nine of Swords. Because, again, pretty much all fire signs, nobody really enjoys confrontation, but especially Aries. You guys do not like being in the middle of drama. You hate drama. So when that comes to your front doorstep, it's kind of like, just like, I don't even want to touch it or deal with it, almost. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles again. You saw me shuffle. Temperance in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the World card, a new beginning. Oh no. And Judgment in reverse on the bottom. So there was a lapse of judgment here on your part regarding someone that you may have had a really strong connection with, but it's different now, or there's some distance. Like I was saying, there's some distancing happening here. And there's because something was happening that was causing this anxiety, which was what will turn this Temperance card in reverse, because it's not sitting well with your soul and your soul decisions of what you want to do or how you view what you want to build for your future. You know what I mean? So, but the World card is here, so it's a new beginning, and like that's what I was saying, is it's something that's necessary. It needed to happen. So, jeez. This is something that's really difficult for you. I really do feel it's difficult. Because you're going to have to walk away from the situation, and you know you are, and you see the reality of the situation as it sits now. And that's spawning from this Ten of Pentacle energy. So this is definitely something that is like, it's a family-oriented thing. But there's chaos in this, and there's a severing between a connection that you have with someone. Could be a sibling as well. Aries sibling. Oh no. Aries. Now we have this Queen of Cup energy. Upright. So, let's see here. Oh, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Six of Cups upright. Oh, this is definitely speaking towards family, yeah. It's family. The Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. This is an attempt on your part to really find balance in this and try to see the good in it. You're trying to see the good in it. You're trying to come from a very emotionally stable standpoint from this. You're trying to be compassionate about the situation itself. The Ace of Wands, though, I know you see it. I don't know why they keep saying missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. You're viewing something as a missed opportunity. Which is interesting. Eight of Wands upright. That's too many. The Six of Swords, not moving away from it because it's in reverse. And then the Five of Wands upright. There's conflict and chaos here. And it's almost like you're trying to balance the situation out. You're trying to find, especially with the Three of Wands being present there, it's like you're trying to find ways to balance this out. You're trying to balance and calm the situation down. You're trying to stay in a more positive arena versus what everybody else is kind of coming from. What kind of vibe they're carrying with them. With the Six of Swords in reverse, again, it's like you're not moving away. You're not able to move away to calmer waters because you're still staying within this energy, this conflicting energy. It's very conflicting. So with the Five of Wands, it's all that is literally what a Five of Wands is. It's conflicting energy, it's chaos, it's conflict, it's, I literally just said that like twice in a row. But it's just a chaotic energy that you don't really want to have to deal with. But you know you have to for some reason. Maybe you're the only one that can really balance the situation out to where it needs to be. Maybe you are the voice of truth. Maybe because, Aries, you're the person that usually stands to the side and lets the situation play out for what it is anyhow. It's more respected when you do speak up about a situation and how it's unfolding. And like really just calling it out for what it is. It's like you can't move away from this until you help solve whatever issue this is. It's not going to sit well with you if you do move away and just not try to at least attempt to try to help fix the situation. Oh, man. But you're coming from like a really emotionally balanced approach, like very, very balanced, with compassion and love instead of hatred and hatred and conflict. You're trying to solve the situation unlike everybody else is trying to solve the situation. If that makes sense. You're approaching it from a different angle. And maybe that's why you feel as though you should stick around within the situation, because maybe your input, you know, will be received more. I don't know how to even put that into words. That's kind of how you feel right now. I can feel your energy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I don't. What I do know is that there's a problem here. There's definitely a problem here. There's a Queen of Wands here that's in reverse, an Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse, all linked to this Lover's card. So there was deceit and trickery that was happening within the situation. And there was illusions that were revolving around the situation as well. And it's all regarding this Ace of Pentacles. But again, it's like almost like missed opportunities. And the Queen of Wands being in reverse, you could be dealing with someone who's manipulative, that uses people to gain things. Or you could be dealing with someone who's just lost, or this could be you who's just lost touch within themselves. You keep missing opportunities because you're not grounded within yourself. Your energy is not grounded. It's not stable. We have a true pair here now. The King of Cups in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's a situation here where you're not getting the equal give and take that, so you're putting in a lot of effort and a lot of time, and there's not, the give back is not equal towards you. And it's because, like I said, there's a manipulative person here who has no intentions whatsoever of doing that. And I know that's hard to hear, and that's tough to hear, Aries, and I know you don't understand that either. But, and this is what I'm saying about the growing pains. The more and more you grow, the more and more you evolve, the more and more clearly you're going to see people around you and who they, and what they are, you know, for who they are. And then others that you may have misjudged and were too quick to judge and didn't really understand where they were coming from, you're going to see them a little bit more clearly now. That makes sense. See, every devil that you think that is a devil could just be someone who's just a rougher person. Whereas every lamb that you think is a lamb is a wolf that's in sheep's clothing. And it's kind of like, to you, that's maybe what is bringing that anxiety. You're just like, oh my God, everywhere I turn, where I thought I was correct in making that decision or that assumption, I was incorrect. I was wrong. So I can't win for losing here. Maybe that's what makes you feel imbalanced with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Because the Queen of Wands upright is a very intuitive sign. Sign as well. I don't want to say sign, but energy. They're very intuitive. They can catch up and pick up on their surroundings very quickly, actually. They're empathic. So they can feel others' intentions and others' feelings. So then when we get into a situation where everything is getting blurred and you don't know who you can trust, and then the people that you thought you couldn't trust are actually turning out to be the people who, you know, have just gone through so many things within their life, and you can actually relate to that. And it's almost, like I said, it's like eye-opening to you, because you're just so confused at this point. You're like, I don't understand what's going on here. Like, the people that I thought had the best intentions for me don't even have the best intentions for me. And I think that's painful for you. It's painful. And it's all spawning from this Lover's card. So this could be, again, it could be a family member, or it could be a romantic partner. It could be any of those things. Friendship, family member. I don't know why I keep leaning. I'm leaning more towards a family member. I don't know why, but it's a family member. Oh, Lord. And the sad part is you really did think you knew this person. I think you thought this person understood you, and they damn sure did understand you. That's why it was so easy to take advantage of you. Because they knew you at the core as the person that you were. They knew that you were a giving person, and all you want to do is give and give and give and give and give and care about people around you. But sometimes you do that blindly, Aries. You don't really pay attention to, you know, you just think that you should do good and then good will be good. But it's not that cut and dry. And you're starting to realize that. As you grow and you evolve, you're starting to realize that. You're starting to catch on. You're like, okay, I get it now. I'm understanding now. And you're moving through energies a little bit more, less clumsily, I should say. Because you're starting to be more mindful of these things. Discernment is key here. And I think you were lacking that a little bit up here. You were lacking the discernment. And there's a lot of good things that are surrounding you as well. So you're only thinking to yourself, obviously everything that's coming in for me would have to be within good graces. You know? But in with the good comes with the bad. You know? It's like I can't even talk. Like, oh my gosh. Is to detour us from the path that we're on. Jesus Lord, Aries. Is this how you're feeling? Because, like, oh my god. It's like you can't even get a word out. You're just like, This might be happening really quickly, too. That's maybe why. It's like I'm stuttering nonstop. Jesus. Oh, I feel for you, Aries, because this is just too much. Alright, let's get into your future energy. The Two of Wands in reverse again. You had that on the bottom of the deck if you remember. So future energies for Aries for January 2020, the ending month. Ooh. Again, the Queen of Wands in reverse again. You've got her twice now. The High Priestess in reverse. Don't underestimate yourself. The Page of Sword on the bottom in reverse. Stop underestimating yourself, because that's what you're doing right now. You're thinking that what you're facing right now, you can't handle. Page of Pentacle on the bottom in reverse. You're thinking that you can't handle this. I can feel it. You can handle this. You can handle this. You might be the baby of the zodiac, but that doesn't mean that that makes you any less valuable at all, because it doesn't. You are just as able as everybody else to handle situations like this. Stop thinking that you can't. Stop down talking yourself, because you can. Don't say I can't. Stop doing it. This is Two of Wands in reverse. The Fool. Aries, there you is. The leap of faith. The leap of faith of saying, I can handle this, in fact. I can do it. I can. I think I can, so I will. This time we got the Page of Swords upright right here. I think I can, so I will. Now, with the Fool and taking the leap of faith as well, because you're going to take the leap of faith, but the Page of Swords is all about learning too. It's standing back and it's observing. And I think you're going to be doing a lot of this, Aries. And the reason why you're going to be doing a lot of this is because you're learning how human beings tick. And I'm happy to say, I'm happy to see you in this energy, because that's what Aquarians do. We stand back and we watch people tick, and we observe. And we listen to every single last detail. And we watch every single last detail. Until we feel as though we've we've obtained enough of that information to then make a safe judgment call on that. You're going to really have to slow your roll and slow your pace on this, which is funny because the Chariot's here too, and that's pretty quick energy, and so is the Fool. But the Page of Swords is right in the middle of that. It's learning. You have to learn things, and especially with discernment, you have to learn before you walk into something. Because now, what have we learned? We can't just jump into things and without discernment, without watching and seeing what the situation is about. And then you come out with this beautiful energy of the Chariot energy, which is balanced energy. It's knowing your intent and where you're going. And knowing what you're expecting from that situation. Not just jumping into things anymore. You're taking the leap of faith, but you're doing it cautiously. You're watching and observing before you just jump right in. You're doing it with intent, not just blind foolishness. And the Devil in reverse, and maybe that's your toxic trait that you're carrying with you, is that blind foolishness of just doing something because you want to do it. Can't just do that sometimes. You have to use discernment when you're going into situations. That gives me hope right there with the devil being in reverse. You're avoiding something toxic. And that is your toxic trait. Inherently, because you are Aries, you are the fool, you do take leaps of faith. And sometimes blindly. And that's okay. The beauty is seeing the situation, seeing the problem, and then implementing to fix it. And you do it very quickly, actually. For someone who can't handle it, or someone who doesn't understand things. I'm sorry, Aries, but you caught on pretty quickly. In my opinion. That's pretty quick. You're like, oh, yep, I see the problem. I'm gonna fix it. Let's get to it then. That's good energy. Be proud of yourself. That's not easy. That's not something to just go, oh yeah, just turn your nose down to. You should be proud of yourself. You should be proud that you caught on so quickly. And that's what I'm saying in your last reading too. You just, at the rate that you're growing and evolving, it's honestly, it's astonishing. Really. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people will sleep on an Aries. They don't understand how wonderful your energy is. And how wonderful it is to be around your energy. I love Aries. I love them. I actually like pretty much all the fire signs, honestly. But Aries, I love them. Because you guys are just have such good energy. Oh my God, you don't even understand. It's almost like intoxicating. Because it's just like that blind optimism. That blind, like, let's go do it. Let's go have fun. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. Like, let's just go and do it. Like, I love that. But at the same point in time, it kind of gets you guys in trouble a little bit. I'll be honest. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Oh my. Aries, Aries, Aries. So now that we've cycled through that last reading, we're entering in this energy of the Queen of Wands. I honestly, the Two of Cups again in reverse. You're in hermit mode. So that's why she's in reverse. Because instead of like go, rushing into things, go, rushing through things, rushing through problematic issues, now we're going to sit and we're going to contemplate, why did this happen? How did this happen? Okay, so what led it? What triggered it? What did this? That's healthy for you to do. Now, don't get me wrong. It saddens me to see you kind of lose faith and hope within yourself, because that's also kind of sort of what you're doing here. But in the same point in time, it's not, because you have to slow down. You have to slow down to be able to take a breath and be able to really think about the situation that you're dealing with right now, or situations that you're dealing with right now. And it's mainly about this Two of Cup energy that's in reverse. You're trying to figure out how it got to this point. And the Hermit, that's really, and the Ace of Pentacles upright on, I didn't even see that one. That's really good, healthy energy. The Hermit is all about cycling through and walking through something that's happened, replaying it, but in slow motion, so you can catch all the details. So you can sift through and see what actually created that issue or that problem. And then going about finalizing a plan that, when we hit these kind of situations and roadblocks again, how we can avoid and or just work through. The Ace of Pentacles is here again to show itself. The golden opportunity. You have the Ace of Cups here in reverse though. And the Magician upright. Well. Look at little Aries who thinks they can't do stuff, but yet they're carrying magician energy. Oh my. You're a wizard, Aries. Oh, I had to do it. Oh, it was so perfect. I'm so sorry, Aries. I had to do it though. You're a wizard, Aries. So, oh God, I can't even get over it. That was so corny, but it was so perfect. I'm so sorry. But Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles upright. So, You might not have got emotional fulfillment out of this. Actually, it might not be too great and happy right now, emotionally. But stability wise, logical wise, you know, just like those very fundamental things that we need, like balancing, grounding, things like that, you're flourishing in. And this is what this lesson was meant to teach you. You need to learn how to ground yourself. You need to understand the importance of stability and all of those things as well. Which, Aries, again, Aries, I know you understand those things, but you need to understand the importance of those things. It's not just about doing the emotional fulfillment part. It's about the physical fulfillment as well. It's about having a stabilized home and a place to go to and an income to rely on and bills being paid and things along those nature as well. I know you find those important, but you hold your spirituality and things like that a little bit higher. I'm going to be honest. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not bashing you for that at all. But understand that there's other portions of your life that tie in as well. You may be having a disgruntled or an argument with someone that's close to you, could be a partner, because of this. They may be bringing you financial stability, all those other things, but they're not bringing you emotional fulfillment. That's an awkward conversation to have. But you may have to have it. Again, the one sign that does not enjoy having confrontation with other people, you might just have to do that. And that's okay. Things happen. Shit happens. You gotta cycle through it though. You gotta move past it. Oh my. I know what your title of your video is gonna be. You're gonna be mad. I'm so sorry. But I have to. Oh man. So we cycle in the High Priestess in reverse. That's ignoring our intuition, ignoring our gut feelings, ignoring all of the red flags because we'd rather not have to deal with them. You know, in a perfect world, there would be no red flags and there wouldn't be any use of an intuition, really. Because we wouldn't have to be having those alarms going off within us telling us, hey, this situation is wrong, it's not good. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse along with that. So again, you could be dealing with someone who's more concerned about financial, money, material things, what they can gain out of a situation. And then if they're looking at you, little Aries, Nine of Pentacles energy, has all these great little things around them, all these little trees with the pentacles on it, they're looking at you like, I wonder what I can get from Aries then. They look like they're in a good spot. What can I get from them? And the reason why they're acting that way, that ugly way, is because that's just how they're hardwired. They've probably been through a lot of things that, you know, made them act this way. Made them think of what I can gain from a situation, not really about the spiritual growth of the situation. There's no forward movement in this, Aries. There's not. I'm so sorry to tell you. The World card is in reverse. There's no new beginning with this. There's only conflict. Going in and trying to communicate this, which I don't think you will. But you need to understand that as you keep silent and you don't say anything about the situation, how it's harming you and how it's affecting you and their behavior, because honestly, it boils down to this other person's behavior towards you. And now you know, and you can see it, but you're ignoring it. And the more you ignore it, the more tension it's going to be, because like I said, your soul knows what your soul wants. And that's why this tension comes up, because you're ignoring that. The more you ignore it, the worse it's going to get. Sorry. Doesn't get any better. Communication is key here. I'm speaking from a sign that enjoys communicating. A little bit too much sometimes. I have to insert my foot in my mouth sometimes. A little bit too much. Like I said, I get myself in a wee bit of trouble. So I can completely understand, Aries. I get myself in just a bit of trouble. But sometimes it's necessary. You have to communicate. You have to face the situation for what it is. Sorry, Charlie. I don't know. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you want to hear ignore it and it'll go away. It'll go away. It'll disappear. You don't even have to think about it. We don't even have to talk about it anymore. Oh, Aries. You can't ignore it. It's not going to go away. Feeling's just going to intensify. And then you're going to get more upset because it's not going away and it's not fixing itself. And really, honestly, you would think that this person would just catch the fuck on by now, but they're not. They're not going to. Because they need someone, especially like Aries, who don't really say anything to anyone. They try to avoid that conflict. It literally is like the saying out of the mouth of babes. Because you guys really don't, you guys don't cause conflict or chaos. You don't enjoy doing that. So it's gonna, I feel like this person, honestly, it's gonna throw them back and it's probably gonna annoy them and upset them a little bit. But it's gonna be more respected coming from you. Because you usually don't speak out against these types of things. You just don't. You don't involve yourself. So if you're waiting on the right time, the time is now. Because the further and further this situation goes, the more and more out of hand it's going to become. And then the more awkward it's going to be to address the situation. Unfortunately. Page of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups. Wanting to go forth with a message from a heart space, not from a negative, mean heart space, but going back and forth with that inconsistent energy with the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. No, wait a minute. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I can't do it. Two of Swords. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's not the time yet. Two of Swords is about going back and forth with yourself. Page of Wands, inconsistent energy, going back and forth with yourself. There's a message you need to tell someone. And you need to do it now. Stop waiting. The more you wait, the worse it's gonna get. I know this sucks. You don't want to be the person. Oh my god. It's like, I can envision you and you're digging your heels into the ground. Like trying to slow down the process. You're like, I can wait a little bit longer. Oh, Aries. No, you can't. No. The King of Wands in reverse. Inconsistent energy. Again. Not being true to yourself. What in the... No! Into this card. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. What the heck? Okay. That's interesting development. So, again, this is a very inconsistent energy. They can't keep up with what they want to do. They will say they're going to do something and then not do it. You know? It's almost unreliable at times. But you're not like that, Aries. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. And... oh, man. Star card in reverse. We are in Aquarius energy right now. It's all about... so this person, whoever you're dealing with, they can feel this loss of hope. They know it's there. Because the Five of Pentacles is here. It's feeling left out in the cold, not having all the information that they need regarding the situation. So instead of dealing with this person, you choose to remain silent. And with you choosing to remain silent, that's not helping the situation. It's making it worse. Because now they get to wallow in this self-pity instead of just knowing the truth. Just tell the truth. The Star card in reverse, it's like you're not utilizing this energy. The Aquarian energy that we're in right now is perfect for this type of things. This is all about clear communication with someone. You need to do it. You don't have any other choice. I mean, you do. You can choose. Like I said, I can't tell you what, I'm not going to force you. I can't twist your arm and force you to do something. I can only tell you and suggest what you should do in the situation. But I'm telling you right now, the route that you're going is not going to help anything. Don't be inconsistent. Don't be wishy-washy. Say what you need to say with full intent and let them know what's going on. Because that's what's going to help this person. Not turning your head and not dealing with them. Sorry. It's not. Eight of Cups on the bottom, emotionally walking away from something. High Priestess upright on the bottom. The Queen of Sword on the bottom. I can't make this up. This lineup right here is being true to yourself, walking away from a situation that's not emotionally fulfilling and is draining you. It's not good for you. The Queen of Sword, speaking your truth. Cutting through the bullshit. Aquarian energy. Cutting through the bullshit. Sometimes you do have to insert your foot in situations in your mouth. That's just what it is. But that's how we learn and that's how we grow. In my opinion, with these cards that you have right here, I don't see this as a negative or a drawback. I see this as something that you need to do. It needs to be done. Oh, Aries. I'm so sorry. I know this was a heavy reading. I love you guys, I do. But sometimes trying to avoid conflict and running away from it is not going to help you. And you need to face it head on. I'm sorry, but you do. The only way that you can solve this situation. And I do love you, and I hope that you can cycle through this energy and really successfully do what you need to do. You know, you are more than capable of handling problems like this. Don't down talk yourself. You can do this. Just believe in yourself. That's all you have to do. And know your intent. Know that you're not going at them maliciously. You're not trying to be malicious. You're not trying to be mean. You're trying to just let the truth be known. And that's okay. And again, I wish you luck on that, and I will see you at the beginning of February. I love you.